Learners, in previous lecture we have discussed about EPS and CPS. Now I will be taking few new concepts for your understanding. So here now I will be taking how to calculate adjusted EPS. What is adjusted EPS, right? So we have seen how to calculate EPS. So formula for EPS is that is PAT divided by outstanding shares. If I want to calculate EPS, so formula is PAT divided by outstanding shares, right? Now, what is the PAT here? PAT is 150, right? And outstanding shares are 10 crore, right? So what is going to be EPS? EPS is 15. EPS is 15. Now, if you see here, so in this P&L account, we have shown sales. Also, we have shown profit on sale of fixed asset, right? And we have shown some expenses, right? We have shown some expenses, right? And here, if you see, PAT is 150 crore. When we calculate adjusted EPS now, so what we do, we remove non-recurring expenses or incomes from PAT. So if you see which will be the non-recurring transaction in this profit and loss account. So obviously you can see here this profit on sale of fixed asset is a non-recurring item. Why I'm saying that it is a non-recurring item? Just because it is not a business of company to sell fixed asset, right? What company has done a few years, company has purchased one asset. Now that asset is not working properly. So what company will be doing? Company will be selling that asset and company will be buying new asset. So let's suppose if company is selling that fixed asset, so company has earned profit of 50 crore, but this is not a business of company. The company is in manufacturing of FMCG product, right? So this is a non-recurring transaction. So what we do, we calculate adjusted EPS. Now, how you will be calculating the adjusted EPS? You have to remove the effect of non-recurring transaction from PAT. So this PAT, this profit on sale of fixed asset is a non-recurring transaction, right? So now next year you will be preparing your P&L account. So this item won't be appearing, right? So now here what I have to do, I have to remove the impact of this profit which is non-recurring in nature, right? So I will be reducing this 50 crore from PAT, right? So what will be the numerator part? We will see. So PAT minus non-recurring transaction divided by outstanding shares we will bring here. So PAT is how much? PAT is 150 minus 50 crore you will be doing. I will be dividing it by outstanding shares, right? So here, what will be your adjusted EPS? Adjusted EPS is going to be 10, right? So same thing you can see here. So adjusted EPS, how we will be calculating? We will be removing the non-recurring items. So if you see adjusted EPS is same in all the years, right? Why? Because there are chances that Dabur has not shown any transaction which is non-recurring in nature in their P&L account. That is the reason their adjusted EPS same in all the year, right? But most of the times you will find that some year most of the company they find their EPS different from their adjusted EPS, right? So if there any non-recurring transaction, then you will be providing the adjustment, right? Now, what is DPS? Next concept which we learn, that is DPS. DPS means dividend per share, right? Now, what is the EPS of company? EPS of company is 15 here, right? EPS of company is 15, right? Now, it is not necessary that whatever profit comes earning for equity shareholder, company will be distributing the complete profit, right? It depends upon the director's decision, right? So director is a person who will be deciding that how much dividend they should pay to the shareholders, right? So here let's suppose company has earned profit of 150 crore, right? But company is having some tax in hand from which they will be able to generate greater return, right? So what they will be doing, what directors will be doing, directors will be trying to distribute lesser profit to the shareholders, right? Suppose there is a project where company has to make investment of 100 crore rupees, है ना? And company will be able to generate great return. So here what company will be doing, company will be retaining 100 crore rupees with itself, है ना? It is for the betterment of shareholder. So how much dividend company will be distributing? Company will be distributing only 50 crore rupees dividend, right? So here you can see how much company is distributed, 50 crore, and remaining 100 crore company is retaining with themselves, right? So here if you see EPS is 15 rupees, so company will be retaining 10 rupees with themselves and company will be distributing only rupees 5 dividend. It means company is distributing one third dividend out of 15. If company is giving 5 rupees dividend, that is one third value, right? Now if you see DPS is how much here? DPS is 5, right? DPS is how much here? DPS is 5. So you see how much dividend company is distributing, 50 crore rupees profit company is distributing. So what is going to be the formula DPS? So formula for DEPS is going to be DPS, that is dividend per share. So it is going to be dividend distributed or dividend paid divided by outstanding shares, right? So how much dividend company is paying? Company is paying 50 crore rupees dividend, or company is distributing 50 crore rupees, outstanding share 10 crore. So here DPS is going to be rupees 5 per share, right? So here company has calculated their DPS, that is 5 per share, right? Now what is adjusted DPS? Adjusted is the same. Now if I calculate this dividend value from this adjusted EPS, right? If I calculate dividend value from adjusted EPS, right? So what I will be doing, be considering this win for 150 crore as a profit, right? For future years, let's suppose you are a finance analyst, right? And you want to focus that in future how much dividend company will be paying. So this is a non-recurring transaction. This transaction will not occur every year, right? So if you are forecasting that how much dividend company will be paying, so you will be removing the effect of this particular transaction, right? So what will be your new PAT? New PAT is going to be 100, which we have calculated here by this formula. So new PAT is going to be how much? It is going to be 100 crore here, right? And now you have to calculate adjusted this EPS, adjusted DPS, right? So let's suppose if company is having project of 100 crore right now, there are chances you might be having project of 70 crore and company will be retaining 70 crore rupees. Now you won't be taking 150 crore the profit, you will be taking only 100 crore as a profit. So how much retaining company, how much profit company will 70 crore. So what will be the balance profit? Balance profit is going to be 30 crore, which is distributed as a dividend. Now if I calculate DPS, right? So what will be the formula of DPS? DPS is going to be PAT divided by outstanding shares. It is going to be PAT divided by outstanding shares. So PAT is 30 crore and outstanding share is 10 crore, right? So what will be DPS? Here DPS is going to be 3 rupees, right? So DPS is going to be here 3 rupees. So this is what a definition of adjusted DPS, right? So hopefully you got the concept related to DPS and adjusted DPS. Further concepts I will be discussing in coming lecture. So thank